Forms of the phantoms he had faced vanished in a flash of sand. His brother approached just as the last one was blown away in the winds.
"The blades use one sword, not two."
Taslon was the epitome of what Kealin knew Master Rooks wished to produce in a swordsman. Fearsome in many regards, he was also tall and slender. At all times he had a long curved blade strapped to his back. He had spent many years learning his craft, and the lineage of their father was with him. He had pointed ears and blonde hair he kept long down his back.
"I cannot expect a brother of mine to have such disregard for order."
"Then be sure Kalak knows, so he will not disappoint you. He is closer to you in blood. The elf side of him is strong. I must make up for that. Besides, Master Rooks is who gave me my second blade, after he realized my proficiency with the cruel one I used to have and surprise you with during our duels. Again, I will do what I must."
"What you must do is come home now. Master Rooks is done with your disappointing practice."
Rooks confirmed his brother's words.
"Tomorrow, young one, we will further your sword work. And while I did approve of your use of two blades, you must understand the limits that places on you within Urlas."
"Of course, Master. I have not forgotten."
Kealin bowed to his master and followed Taslon away. They walked in silence from the arena. Under towering pine trees and beside the bank of the great lake Eldmere, they passed over the white stone bridges that connected the cobblestone paths running around the length of the ancient waters of their realm. These were the Urlas woodlands, a sacred island, an entire world away from troubled lands. They were on the edge of this place. A large sea encircled their lands, but none normally left their shores. They were all safe here. It was an enchanted realm that only those of elven blood could find and dwell within. It was also a purist elf domain, but his family was allowed admittance. His father was a renowned blade, the warrior class renowned for their blade work learned over hundreds of years. His father had earned his place in this sacred realm of the elves from fighting in wars long ago. But when he came, he brought his wife, a human. Kealin was the younger brother to Taslon and older brother to Kalak, who teetered between his stalwart eldest brother and Kealin when it came to his own desires. Taslon was a step from joining the Blades of Urlas. He was just awaiting his final trials and the christening of the Blades.
"Your move into your high guard was slow," Taslon said. "And when you complete your trials for moving from 10th degree to the 11th, witnessed by the eyes of the High Council, you will not be able to use two blades."
"I'm not too worried of that,"
Kealin said, putting both his hands behind his head as they walked.
"It's been made clear that no one cares for one like me training to become a blade. I doubt I'll ever be observed by the Council for admission to the higher tiers. Thankfully, our father has 3 children to be proud of. His eldest, soon to be a blade. His daughter, who even the greatest archons say rivals her pure-blooded rivals, and Kalak, the young one, no doubt to follow his elder brother. And they don't mean me."
Kalak was hastily coming up, and was like his brother Kealin in every way, but still not of the skill that he had obtained. In fact, Kealin was on track to surpass that of Taslon, but he believed he could never serve as a true blade. His blood was not elven enough. He, like his sister Ulri, had taken after their mother. It wasn't like they didn't look like other elves, but the council had deemed their blood not as pronounced. Ulri was lucky in some regard. She was a mage, and fortunately for her, the mages did not have the same standards as the blades. She, like their mother, was under the direction of High Archon Oar, and was trained in many forms of spellcraft. Though she was the youngest, she was not the type to be ignored.
"Did you go watch Ulri, too?" Kealin asked.
"I did. Just a bit, though. I can only take so much of repeated staff movements and incantations. It looks good from afar with all the flashes and snaps of the spells, but up close, I just think of how I could dodge the fireballs and break her staff."
Kealin laughed.
"Well, this is Urlas. I don't see any of us having a chance to ever truly fight something beyond shadow warriors in the training."